everyone, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. My name is Claire and I put out videos about luxury bags and accessories. So if that's your thing, please click on the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and you'll know when I upload a new video. Okay, as the title suggests, in today's video I am talking about Hermes and my special order and how it was a bit of an epic fail. Now, my special order, yes. Was it a Kelly or a Birkin? No, it was not that type of special order. What it was is a Bastia coin purse. On the Hermes website you can order a Bastia coin purse or a Calvi card case, and you can choose your leathers, choose your colour, and you can have them personalised with your initials or an initial and with a little picture, and they will hot stamp it with a horseshoe to show that it is a special order. Now obviously there are some limitations, but I went onto the Hermes website and this was an order I was doing with my husband for a Christmas present, and he'd said he'd buy me a Hermes Bastia coin purse, which is something I really wanted, and I thought I would get the special order done and have it personalised. So I went on, I chose my leather, I chose my colours, I put my initial, I chose my pictures, and we placed the order. Now this was just before Christmas in 2020, so this is a story from something that happened a little while ago, so we're talking a while back, but it was just before Christmas 2020. I think it was about the beginning of November I did, because they said they take about 6 weeks to do it, and obviously we wanted it for Christmas. It arrived about a week before Christmas, so I didn't see it. My husband took delivery of it, he took it away. I now know he didn't open it, he just left it all wrapped up. It was beautifully wrapped with the ribbon and everything in the box, and he left it like that, and he presented it to me on Christmas morning because it was my Christmas gift. So obviously I opened it with great excitement because I knew what it was, but I couldn't wait to see it in person because I'd only seen the picture of it on the website. And I opened the box, and I will put a picture up here of what was in the box. Now this was in the box. Now that was not the colour I chose, and they're not my initials. So I was a bit flabbergasted, confused, what's going on, and I will put a picture up here of what I actually did order. This is what I ordered. I ordered the Bastia in the Swift leather, in the Rouge H colour on the exterior. The interior is Epsom leather, and I had that in the black. I had the silver hot stamping. I chose the H and then my initials, and I chose the size, and this is the design of what I actually chose. So what I opened was completely different. So yeah, after getting over the initial what's going on, obviously realised there's been some mistake, they've sent me the wrong thing. It's Christmas morning, there's absolutely nothing you can do about it on Christmas morning. Don't expect to phone up and have anyone from Hermes answer on Christmas Day. So I just dropped them an email. I popped my order number in, went through to customer services, dropped them an email and sent them the photos and just said, this is what I received, this is what I've ordered. Obviously, when you're back in the office, can you let me know what's going on? So the first working day after Christmas was a few days later, something like the 28th, 29th of December, something like that. And I actually got a phone call, and somebody from Hermes was phoning me. She was a bit funny with me, and she was like, did you get something you shouldn't have got? Did you get the wrong thing? And I was like, yes. I said, have you read my email? I said, I emailed you. But she hadn't read my email, she hadn't seen the email. And basically she was calling me because the person who had ordered the pink Bastia that I had received had obviously opened theirs when they received it, realised they'd got mine, and they'd returned it to Hermes already. And she was really querying why I hadn't returned mine. And I was like, but we didn't open it because it was a Christmas present. I said, we didn't know until Christmas Day that it was wrong. I said, and obviously you can see I've sent you an email dated the 25th of December So immediately I opened it saying it was wrong. But she was kind of accusing me of not telling them, like I wanted to keep hold of this wrong item. And I was like, you know, of course I want to return it. It's the wrong thing. That's not what I ordered. So she was a bit funny to start with, and then she was like, okay, well, you know, we'll sort out for you to return it. Because obviously I couldn't even just go on the website and click return, because it's a personalised item and you can't return personalised items. So I had to speak to Hermès anyway in order to arrange a return. So she then arranged the return and she sorted everything out, and she said, I'll send you the paperwork and we'll get it collected tomorrow. And I said, that's great. I'd actually already received my one back. And I said, well, if you've got my one back, can you send it out to me then? And she said, no, we can't do that until you return this one. And I was like, oh, you know, I know under normal circumstances, if you order a pair of shoes and you want to exchange them, you know, they don't send you a new pair until you've sent the first pair back. I appreciate that. But these are personalised items. It was like, it wasn't ever going to be that I wouldn't send this one back. She seemed to really think that I wanted to keep hold of this item. And I sort of tried again. I said, you sure you can't send it to me? You know, it is a personalised item. I'm definitely going to send this one back. No, we have to get the first one back. All right, okay, fine, whatever. So it was collected the next day. And I did say, well, how long will it take? Once you receive that one, how long will it take? Oh, it could take up to a week, like, before they send it out. I said, why? Oh, because it will take a week for us to inspect it. I was like, really? So anyway, my concern then was that we'd ordered this in November 2020 from France. Now, obviously, we were fast approaching at this point the 31st of December 2020. And for those of you in the UK, you'll know that was the day that the UK left the EU. And so from the 1st of January 2021, we were no longer part of the EU, so goods being shipped from France was subject to import VAT and duty and things like that. So I was very concerned that my shipment wouldn't arrive to me before the 1st of January at this point, and I might end up having to pay import duty and that sort of thing. And so I questioned them about that, and she assured me that I wouldn't. I did email the following day and ask for that to be put in writing so that they could confirm to me, because they'd obviously made the error, that sending me my item again, I wouldn't be subject to any import VAT. And they did email me and confirm, no, that would not be the case. I would not have anything extra to pay. So I duly returned the wrong item, waited patiently. I did actually speak to Hermès again, and this time I got a really lovely lady who I spoke to and who I pretty much dealt with then from start to finish at that point. And she was lovely. She was so helpful, and she kept me informed, and she told me when, you know, my item was on its way, and she sent me the tracking number. So I was obviously tracking it, and one morning I was tracking it and I saw that it had got to a port in France. So it was about to be shipped over the English Channel. The next time I looked at the tracking, it had turned round, it had gone back in the opposite direction and was in the middle of France again. And it said something along the lines of delivery attempted, returning to sender. And I was like, what? It never even made it to the UK. How can it say the delivery was attempted? So I contacted Hermès. I had to phone France at this point. And that cost quite a bit, because I had to phone from my mobile, because we don't have international calling on our landline. So I had to phone from my mobile and obviously pay international charges to phone France. I spoke to a chap at Hermès who was helpful to a point, but he couldn't give me any answers, but he did say he would get this other lady who I'd been emailing to contact me. So she did contact me, she phoned me and she emailed me, and she said it was sent by FedEx with all the incorrect documentation. So because of Brexit, because of us leaving the EU, there was this big confusion over what paperwork needed to go with an item that was being shipped from France to the UK. And basically when it got to the port, it had got the wrong invoice with it, it got the wrong paperwork, so they just refused it and returned it. So she reassured me it would be shipped again with the correct documentation. She gave me a new tracking number. I followed that, and yes, a few days later I could see it arrived in the UK, and a day later it was delivered to me. So I was very grateful to her. She was very helpful, and eventually, finally, mid-January, I had my Christmas present in my hand, And there you go. You can see the H was the symbol I chose. My initials in the silver stamping, Rouge H, Swift leather. And then inside you've got the Noir, i.e. black Epsom leather. And you can just see the horseshoe, Hermès Paris, made in France. And the horseshoe donates special order. And I have some coins in there. So I've had this now for just over a year. I've been using it and I really like it. I'm very pleased to have it and I love the fact it's personalised. Very happy to finally have my Bastia, the one that I ordered. The lady I spoke to at Hermès contacted me after I emailed to say that I'd received it and thank you for all her help. And she said, have you received our little gift to you? And I said, oh no, not yet. She said, we've sent you a little gift to apologise for all the mix-ups and the issues. I was like, oh, how exciting, what have Hermès sent me? And they'd actually sent me a lipstick. So I got one of their lovely lipsticks, which I do use. And yeah, these are worth about £58 to buy in the UK. So, you know, that was a really nice gift that they sent me to apologise for the issues. So my Hermès Bastia saga was finally resolved. So there you go, that's how Hermès messed up my special order, but they did put it right. And maybe in the future I might order a Calvi and personalise it as well, but for the moment I'm very happy with my Bastia. So I hope you enjoyed that little story time. If you did enjoy it, please give the video a thumbs up and I really look forward to seeing you on the next video. Thanks everyone for watching. Bye.